I wanted to talk a little bit today about just some of the things that I've been going through in my current life. So it's been about 3 years now since I got a divorce, and I am just now getting my passport updated with my name, my maiden name, right, changed back. And I'm also just now selling my engagement ring. And it's funny because this isn't the kind of stuff that you ever hear people talk about, but it's something that it weighs on you a lot. Just the idea of, changing your name back. It's a process, and every part of that process is sort of like this reminder of like this decision that you made. And I remember changing my name in the first place, and at the time there was some excitement to it for sure. But I also remember thinking I don't want to get rid of my last name. I love my last name, but I think a big part of me was well, what is everyone else going to think if I keep my name, right? I was worried about my very traditional family, wondering why I wasn't changing my name, or judging me for that, or thinking that I don't know, I wasn't following tradition. And so I changed it. And do you realize it's a headache to change your name? You have to go to the Social Security office first. And I mean, do any of you even know where the Social Security office is in your town? You have to go there. You have to change your Social Security card. Once you have that changed, then you have to go to the DMV and you have to pay and get your name changed on your driver's license. And once you get it changed on your driver's license, then you have to go to all the other places like your bank, and changing the names on your credit cards and your bank cards, and also to the passport place, and you have to bring your marriage certificate with you, and and then when you're going through a divorce, you have to do all of that all over again, but with your divorce certificate. And you have to carry that with you everywhere you go. And so, yes, it's taken me 3 years to do this, but it's just it's like pulling teeth. And every time I get something done and checked off and a name changed, it feels really good. But then it's just okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? So 3 years later, I feel every 3 years there's just this rebirth almost. And I'm feeling okay, I need to just get rid of all these things on my to-dos that I've been holding off on because they've been just not too painful to deal with, but just super annoying. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to think about divorce, and all the choices that I made back then. But I'm doing it, and it's actually freeing up a lot of space inside of me. And I will say this, I'm never changing my name again. I don't care what anybody says. I told my mom this the other day, and she's like, no, there's going to be a time where you're going to want to change your name. And I'm like, that's the same kind of stuff that got me in this to begin with, is me listening to other people's opinions and not my own. And not to say that that's a wrong opinion, but it wasn't true for me. So also, selling my ring has been a hassle because part of me just wants to be rid of it. Part of me wants to get a decent amount of money for it, a fair price. Another part of me is just will I ever get a ring like that again? That's the nicest thing I own. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy myself something else with the money that I make. Buy myself something really nice and beautiful. But who knows? That's kind of just how I'm feeling right now. So that's a check-in. I'm going on worthy.com to sell my ring. I've done a ton of research, and they seem pretty legit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mail it out tomorrow, and I'll keep checking in along this way to let you guys know. And my passport stuff is like already sent off into the mail. So in a few weeks, I'll be getting that back. That'll be like my final thing of reclaiming my name back again. So anyway, I don't know if any of you are going through this or like have gone through this before, but it's all just such a pain in the neck. And I'm so glad to be able to finally have the strength to like fully take it all on and say like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. So that's where I'm at. Hope you're having a great day.